5 plumbing jobs you should never DIY. Hey everyone, Drain Guru in here, and I've been doing this for over 20 long years. I've seen just about every plumbing nightmare you can imagine. Bathrooms full of crap, basements 5 feet deep of you-know-what water, help every old lady out imaginable, and shook every single old-timer's hand with joy after every job. I respected them and they respected me. I was taught and raised by grumpy-ass old men. Who would throw a pipe wrench at my head when I would mess something up? Old war vets. They fought a war I could not even imagine. Straight-up honorable men that I respected to my core. Men that would and had build the world. Every color, race, creed, religion. I helped them when no other company would. Did so many jobs where any sane man would have walked away from. But God got me through them. The plumbing company was meaningless to me, easily replaceable. The only real thing that mattered to me was the connection with me and the customer. Man, 4 homes a day, 5 days a week at least. And I heard their stories, boy did I. The joy, the pain, and the deaths. And now I am here to give you guys a slice of it. I'm about to tell you about 5 plumbing jobs that, if you try to do them yourself, could cost you thousands of dollars, or worse, end up with feet of you-know-what water in your basement or home. Now look, I'm all for DIY. I am going to post videos showing you how to fix running toilets, replace faucets, unclog drains. That stuff, most homeowners can handle it. But there are 5 jobs that I see homeowners try all the time, and they always end up calling me anyway. Except now, instead of a $300 job, it's a $3,000 job. So if you are thinking about tackling any of these 5 projects yourself, please watch this video first. Could save you a lot of money and a lot of headaches. Alright, number 1. Anything involving your main sewer line. Your main sewer line is the big pipe that takes all the waste from your house out to the city sewer or your septic tank. It's usually buried underground, anywhere from 2 to 6 feet deep. Here's why you should never touch this yourself. 1. You need permits, all depending on where you live. 2. You need specialized equipment. We're talking heavy snaking equipment around 250 to 350 pounds. Dragging that up and down stairs is no easy task. 3. Your hand or arm and get bound up into the snake's cable and cut blood flow can lead to loss of limb or even death. I had a customer last year try to replace a section of his sewer line himself. He thought he could dig it up, swap the pipe, no problem. He cracked the line in 3 places, did not have shoring, and could have died. And on top he didn't slope it correctly, and when he buried it and turned the water back on, sewage backed up into his basement. By the time he called me, we had to excavate the whole thing, pump out his basement, sanitize everything. His $500 DIY project turned into a $19,000 nightmare. Main sewer line work? Call a licensed plumber. Every time. No exceptions. Okay, now step 2. Moving gas lines. Moving or installing gas lines. This one can literally kill you. If you've got a gas water heater, gas stove, gas furnace, those are all connected by gas lines. Some homeowners think, hey, I want to move my stove to the other side of the kitchen. I'll just extend that gas line myself. No, absolutely not. Here's what happens when gas line work goes wrong. 1. Gas leaks. You don't always smell them right away, especially small leaks. Carbon monoxide poisoning is no joke. 2. Explosions. I'm not exaggerating. A spark from a light switch, your furnace kicking on, boom. You are done and house is gone, baby gone. 3. It's illegal. In most states, only licensed plumbers or HVAC techs with gas certifications can work on gas lines. If you do it yourself and your house explodes, your insurance won't pay. So gas, you have to call a professional, please. I remember once an old customer of mine told me, a friend who tried to move his own gas line to his dryer, used the wrong type of pipe, didn't tighten the fittings properly. 3 weeks later, his wife went to the basement and smelled gas. Turns out there'd been a slow leak for weeks. They're lucky the house didn't explode. Inspector red-tagged the whole house. He had to pay a licensed plumber to redo all the work and pay for the inspection. Cost him $2,500. Gas line work? Not worth the risk. Hire a pro. Your family's safety isn't something you gamble with. Number 3. Water heater replacement. Replacing a water heater. Now, I know what you're thinking. I've seen YouTube videos. Dude, it seems so easy. My brother-in-law does some construction. He can do it for cheap. For the lucky mechanically inclined, they might just be able to get it in. Not so fast, bud. Here's what people don't realize about water heater replacements. 1. Codes have changed. If your water heater is more than 10 years old, the code requirements are completely different now. Expansion tanks, pressure-reducing valve, earthquake straps, gas work, all are different in every state. Please get a professional and get multiple quotes to see who is the best and is affordable. 2. Gas or electric. Both are very dangerous. Gas heaters need proper venting and gas input, or you get carbon monoxide buildup, or an improper function water heater. Electric heaters are 240 volts. You can electrocute yourself or cause a fire. 3. If you install it wrong and it floods the home, your insurance will not cover it. Insurance companies require a licensed plumber for the installation of a water heater. Had a customer a couple years ago buy a water heater from Home Depot, figured he'd install it himself, save the $1,000 installation fee. Why not? He was young. He did not install his shark bite connection correctly. Forgot to install an expansion tank, which is required by code here. If you have a pressure-reducing valve on your home's main potable water supply. So he did not install the shark bite fitting onto the inlet pipe correctly. 2 weeks later, the water heater started leaking. Slow leak, so he didn't notice right away. By the time he found it, there was 4 inches of water in his basement. Ruined the heater, ruined drywall, soaked furniture and wood. I had to come in, remove the water heater he installed, install a new one professional, with all the code-required parts. Plus, he had to pay for water damage restoration. His $1,000 savings turned into a $15,000 disaster. Water heater replacement? Get a licensed plumber. Get a permit. Do it right. Number 4. Repiping of the whole house plumbing. DIY, seen it hundreds of times. This is when you replace all the old water pipes in your walls. Usually because your home has old galvanized steel pipes that are corroding and rotting away from the inside. Or good old polybutylene pipes that are leaking. It can turn into a nightmare DIY project. 1. It requires opening up walls, lots of walls, removal of drywall, removal of water piping, maybe steel, you will need a sawzall, proper plumbing tools, maybe even electrical work if you hit wires. 2. You need to know building codes inside and out, pipe sizing, proper slope, venting, shut-off valve placement. There are hundreds of code requirements. 3. If you mess up one joint anywhere in your house, you've got water leaking inside your walls. You might not find it for months. By then, you've got mold, rotted studs, the whole thing. Also, you won't be covered under insurance, could cost thousands. I worked on a house where the previous owner had repiped the whole second floor himself, didn't get a permit, didn't call for inspection. When the new homeowner moved in and tried to get homeowner's insurance, the insurance company required a plumbing inspection. Inspector found 45 code violations, improperly sized pipes, no shutoff valves, venting done wrong. Insurance company refused to insure the house until it was all fixed by a licensed plumber. That homeowner had to pay me $9,000 to rip it all out and do it correctly. Whole house repiping? This is a multiple-day job requiring permits and inspections. Hire a professional. Don't even think about this one. Finally, number 5. Sewer line camera inspections and repairs that come from what you find. A lot of homeowners have slow drains or backups and they think, I'll just snake the line myself. Maybe rent one of those snaking machines from Home Depot store or buy one. Bad idea. Here is why snaking is a talent that takes time to learn properly. Without proper training, you can seriously hurt yourself. Here's the thing. 1. Professional sewer cameras cost $12,000 to $15,000. The ones you rent at Home Depot for $200, they're not the best. You won't see what you need to see, and you might get it stuck in your pipe. 2. Even if you find the problem, what are you going to do about it? Tree roots in your line? Soft blockage? Collapsed pipe? Bellied section? Those all require excavation and specialized equipment. 3. You could make it worse. I've had customers try to snake their main line with a cheap rental snake, punch a hole right through the old cast iron drain. Now, instead of a $300 cleaning, it's a $3,000 replacement. Customer called me last fall. He'd rented a camera, tried to inspect the sewer line himself. Got the camera stuck 40 feet in. Couldn't get it out. Then he had to call me. I had to dig up his line, cut the pipe, remove the stuck camera, replace the section of pipe. His $150 rental cost him $5,800 in repairs. Sewer line inspections and repairs? Leave it to a pro with the right equipment and the experience to know what they are looking at. Look, I get it. You want to save money. I respect that. But these 5 jobs, the money you save up front, you're going to lose 10 times over when something goes wrong. Message me if you have any questions. I am always here to help. Stay safe. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button. I post plumbing tips and advice every day or other day. I've got a whole playlist on DIY plumbing fixes coming out that you can do yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.